alien bodies, and they went to Porton Down, which is on Salisbury. Most deadly viruses on the planet. If any of those viruses got out, we'd all be dead in about 2 weeks, they say.
Bro.
Yeah, so we just got out.
Yo, they're after us, man. They are after us.
We are currently being tailed by the police and unmarked unit.
Police dogs. Something's going on, guys.
It's not so secure. Oh, it's in! Just had to leave that bit because police arrived. Armed response turned up. Still there? Just drive right past.
Video man.
Dogs, we got dogs. Police dogs and everything. It's happening all again.
What's he still on a slow down, mate?
Yeah, he's got
the way.
He's gonna do you for reckless.
Yeah, he is.
We're gonna get out of here, we're trapped. Oh no.
Go up to it, might have a pressure sensor.
What?
Oh, you already know what's going on. Oh, we're in Matthew Williams' car.
We like UFOs, weird things that shouldn't be in our airspace, and they are the specialists that go out.
I recognise you, so
That guy got out, came out of nowhere. We go. Skynet Drive.
Oh, wait a minute, someone else.
Wait, we're just driving straight in. No, we should turn around. Shot Matthew. Oh, he's got dogs. Morning, Carl. So what happened?
Nothing.
What happened this morning, Carl?
Nothing happened.
Do you know who booked this hotel?
No.
Me. I did. I booked this hotel. My name's on it. My credit card details. And Carl, what did you decide to do this morning?
Nothing.
Should we go and take a look at this nothing?
Nothing to see, man.
I can smell it. I can smell it from here.
You can't smell anything.
I can smell.
You can't smell anything.
I can smell. Oh, it smells stinks in here.
You can't smell anything, man. It's all good.
It smells like someone's singed a cat. Look at the state of that. Right, so talk us through how you did this catastrophe.
I didn't.
Right, so you had 2 hair dryers, one in each of your shoes, trying to dry them out from Drake's Island yesterday, and your shoes started to melt, which then melted the carpet.
No, that didn't happen. That's not what happened, man.
Look at the you like one of them guilty dog videos. Just look at me. Look at the guilty face. Look at the guilty face. Guys, that's a £500 bill coming my way. I'm pretty sure of it. That's a whole new carpet. That's not just a. Yeah, I'm sure the receipts will. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, right. We're all done. We're all done. Yeah, no need to worry anymore.
Mind you, I could put some other stuff in there.
Yeah, let's put the ironing board on top too. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll put the drawers across, cover the fire exit. I don't know. Maybe turn the TV on. It'll cast enough shadow that you can't see it.
Thing is, right, I dried them out on setting 1. The slowest setting, it's like, yeah, everything's fine. Then I woke up in the morning, it's a little bit, wet. So I thought, I'll put it on high speed. It's only going to like heat it up so much. It's melted the rubber off my shoes.
Yeah, you've melted the glue.
That's what's done there. Because I had the thing here, and it's gone like, and that's literally just like heated up.
Wait, it actually made that noise?
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, guys, I'm trying not to think about that, but we have a massive day ahead of us. This is the return to Corsham, the return to the UFO graveyard. UK Area 51, you already know this is where it gets crazy. And guess who is going to be taking us? Mr. Williams. You ready, Josh? There's going to be a 90% chance you're going to get arrested and put into a military prison.
I'm ready then for that.
Let's go.
It's a story.
Let's go.
Well, fighters, it is that time again. Our yearly trip to the Spookville. Now, yeah, you can see here Area 51 UK was not our doing, but this was our doing. The first time we came, we hit worldwide news. We flooded the news with stories, mystery, and being chased by the Men in Black. But why, you ask? Why come back every year to this place? Well, this place has so many mysteries yet to be unturned. It would be foolish not to. And we still gotta get to that red door, you already know. So this video, we are going above ground. We are talking about everything going on. Everything around the Corsham area. Part 2 will be underground. Heading to the red door. Finding out if it's open, if we can get to it, and if someone's going to stop us before we do. I do want to say a massive thank you to Matthew Williams though. The man is a wealth of knowledge. In the UFO community, he is regarded as a god. I mean, the guy has so much knowledge on everything. He's literally a walking military and UFO dictionary almost. Great guy, and yeah, if you haven't checked out his channel, make sure you definitely do. These drone clips came from his. Just in case you're watching, MOD wasn't me. Anyway, as you can see here, this is over the CCC, different areas of it, showing the vents. This is Matthew Williams footage. Like I said, he's showing some of the air vents and breathers that lead to the Burlington bunker, which is the UK Area 51 underground city. Oh, and I just want to show a couple more clips as well. I mean, check this out. Ancient Aliens from the History Channel went.
What seems to be an underground system, and if the stories that Nick told me are true, then underneath our feet is a vast system of tunnels and underground facilities. And then a police car showed up and said, well, I think it's time for you to leave.
Now, if all this hasn't shocked you yet, wait till you see this next clip. It's Matthew Williams in the 90s. Look at his hair. Matthew Williams has hair. So this is Matthew Williams in the underground facility, checking out some of the entrances that lead into the Burlington bunker. Him and his team used to go and attack this place constantly. They wanted answers, and because of them, a lot of stuff got declassified. A lot of information came out. I'm going to leave this clip in now that you can watch, but honestly, go over and watch some of Matthew Williams' old videos.
Okay, I want your first impressions. What do you think of what you're just about to see?
Nice flowers. Oh, no, it's great.
No smoking, so I'll put the cigarette down.
Terrorism bombs alert.
We're with the Alien Acknowledgement Campaign, and we're interested in information about the underground bunker system and whether you actually have exotic technology stored away down there.
Mr. Howley or Mr. Hosking, tell us anything about extraterrestrials underground here?
No.
Do you mind leaving, please? Matthew Williams.
Timothy good. Well, Matthew Williams, yeah.
Matthew Williams.
No, Timothy good.
I thought you get cheesed off with coming down here.
I love it.
You get hooked off it so often now.
We've taken these guys on
They don't give you a pass in there, you've been here so often.
And almost 30 years later, we return.
Okay, so we're on the road going to meet Matthew Williams now at Screwfix because he's not enjoying this rain. We got umbrellas though.
Yeah, we're ready.
And then we're going to venture to CCC and Skynet Drive.
You haven't met yet. But if we do like this,
Josh has bought us women's umbrellas. They're tiny. The kids want kids.
£5.
Kids umbrellas.
£5.
Thanks, Josh. Right, let's go and buy some waterproofs. Oh, you already know what's going on. Oh, we're in Matthew Williams' car. Oh no, you don't understand what's about to happen. If you've not seen the last videos, oh man, you need to watch them because it is crazy. When you know we are squatted up in Matthew Williams' car, shit's about to go down. Oh, and guess what? Steve isn't here. Yeah. We got Josh as a replacement.
I'll take that though.
Oh man, Steve, where are you in the comments? Who's gonna do better under pressure, Steve or Josh? We'll find out.
See, I might be freaking out when cops stop us.
Oh, they're probably gonna ram raid us.
We got an instrument that we're going to strap to Josh. It's called a wee-wee meter, and it will tell you how much he's shitting himself.
Oh, and by the way, Matthew, no wandering into any secure bases this time, please.
Okay. So, underneath us now, starting at this point, and I can just drive you to the other side. I can say, hey, the underground is starting now. The underground is under us. Here, it keeps going. And if you want to, you can speed this up or you can do it in real time. We're still driving through underground tunnels if we're underground. So, there's underground tunnels on that side, on that side. On the right-hand side of here is where Dan got involved because this is Copenhagen. There's underground tunnels. That's underneath here. So we're still driving through underground.
This is where we first ever saw the Men in Black.
This is it, the Men in Black. Yeah. We actually went in the slope shaft. This is the slope shaft
right there. Right there.
No way, look.
Yeah, that's one of them.
There he is, there.
So that's the original one there.
Yeah.
Now can we talk about like the Area 51 of the UK? What is it? Like what are we doing? Like where are we?
They used to investigate UFOs here. There was a thing called the Flying Complaints Flight, and they were guys that used to go out as like the Men in Black. They would be dressed in suits, they would interview witnesses, and they would take their stories, and then they would tell them to not tell anybody, to shut up basically about the stories. So we still got underground, we're still driving, there's still underground underneath us. It's crazy.
So what was it supposed to be, the RF? Like what was this supposed to technically be known as besides the UFO thing?
Royal Air Force Police, otherwise known as the Red Caps. They are specially trained RAF guys that go out and do the police work, but they have special wings that do police to do with bombs that have been dropped off aircraft accidentally. Flying complaints would be things like somebody flew their jet low over my house and smashed the windows. They would do the investigation on that. And then to the far end of the spectrum would be like UFOs, weird things that shouldn't be in our airspace, and they are the specialists that go out. So they would be working with intelligence officers, radar officers, you know, all the way up to the highest echelon to the MOD. They wanted to know about what this stuff was because it shouldn't be there in our airspace. So we're coming now to about the limit of where the tunnels would stop on this side. So, and just down here, this is RAF Rudlow Manor. There used to be a big sign up there saying RAF Rudlow Manor. It's now been taken down. The manor house is still here. It's been gutted out. But behind it, all the old buildings that used to be where the RAF police were based, all those buildings are still there. So we may go and take a look in a bit.
Nice. What were they doing in that manor house?
100% we know, guaranteed they were investigating UFOs. The MOD denied it for many years. They said that they had no involvement, but eventually we were writing letters to them and we got an admission that they did investigate UFOs from this place. Sent out the officers to interview the witnesses. Sometimes the witnesses were asked to stay quiet, which means the MOD may have known a bit more about something.
And that's military defense, MOD.
MOD, Ministry of Defence, Royal Air Force, and the Red Caps, this is their base. They're known as the Provost and Security Service. Provost and Security Service, which means Provost is police and Security Service is the security service, as in like MI5, MI6. So Provost and Security Service.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I know like 20 years ago I was reading. They said like 20 years ago that not many people knew about RAF bases, and so they were saying like they knew that there was a lot of stuff going on in Corsham?
Corsham, yeah.
And they said like a lot of things were underground, but they were saying for a while that there's nothing underground, that there was no tunnels, but you can see it because of big hill patches.
I've literally stood outside the main gates for where I'm going to take you in a bit. This is a massive underground facility there. I said I wanted to speak to the base commander. He sent out a press officer, and I said to her, so can you tell us about the underground tunnels? She said, what underground tunnels?
Exactly.
And I'm like, what? Like the one that you can see that patch of earth there with a door in the side? Like those underground tunnels?
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know about any underground tunnels. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's just interesting and fun. So I really wanted to do this, but we are going to be eventually going down in the underground mines and exploring because there is a red door down there that would lead into the base.
There's a few entranceways in. The most famous is the red door because it's got a long walkway going up to it, and then they had a camera there. And historically, it used to be that if you went near these doors and they saw you on camera, they would come out and get you. Now, what they've done is they've put up this barriers so that you can't walk along that long tunnel to get to it anymore. But if you did get through that barrier, if the barrier happened to be open and you walk down there, they'd come out and get you today because guess what? They're now reusing those tunnels. They went for many years saying there's nothing down there, it's all been shut down, and it's all been reactivated recently, and we don't know why.
The men in green are here now, though.
Men in green.
Men in green.
Boys,
What are we getting ourselves into?
You have no idea yet. Oh wait, what t-shirt is that? Is it an alien? I was hoping you were going to have your pugs with flying
an
donuts.
alien god, actually.
Oh, is it?
It's an alien god. He has tentacles. He's known as Cthulhu.
Yeah, Cthulhu. I was going to say.
Cthulhu, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's from another dimension. And his tentacles reach across the dimensions of space.
Really?
And pull people through.
What, you believe this?
It may be true. There are some people that believe that the Cthulhu mythos and the Necronomicon, which he has an app called, what's your app called?
Oh, Necrophonic.
Necrophonic, yeah. Well, Necronomicon is sort of an ancient text by a mad Arab called Abdul al-Hazred, I think it is, and it talks about incantations and spells. Looks pretty much the same thing as Aleister Crowley was talking about, but honestly it's just fiction, because back in the day, if you were publishing books that were kind of like telling people the real way to summon demons and spirits and gods and whatever, then you'd get into trouble. So what it had to be done is kind of maybe done as fiction. So, yeah. We do this the professional way these days.
We've got our kids' umbrellas. Look at that, I can't even get under it.
It's protecting the camera, it's all that matters.
It's not designed, it's for cameras. It doesn't care about the human. It's a camera umbrella. Sorry, was over in that direction. And Monkton Farley over in that direction. These were the largest bomb dumps in Europe. I mean, you had like millions and millions of tons of weaponry underground stored here, and it was basically, you know, they didn't want this place bombed out. But you had a place for the royal family as well. It was a bunker that they could come, if London got bombed out, they'd come down here. So they had a whole city, 5,000 people every day working underground. 5,000. The manor was kind of bluffed in a way, you know, because there were a few surface things, but they didn't talk about what went on underneath. And the locals kept the secret pretty much, you know, many years after the place closed down and after the war. A lot of people still didn't know that this place was here. It's only like in the last 20, 30 years that people have really come to know about its existence.
Car.
Bad?
Oh, this is when the paranoia runs high, because you know it's going to be
This guy is like freaking Men in Black.
I don't look in the house.
I mean, it's in an all-black Range Rover.
Oh, what did you what happened last time we did this?
Yep.
Yeah,
I do.
I think I recall, you know, doing this place and the police pulling us over.
Yeah, I remember them chasing us.
And the car was stolen.
Yep.
The place, whatever.
I remember that. I remember it like it was yesterday. Getting chased down by violent police.
I think it was already like that, though. It was like
Whoa. That's a military one. Boys. Yeah, I know.
the manor looks beautiful, though. There's some black cars here. And a military car is down there in the back. Can't really see them.
Now, I didn't know this years ago, because I heard there was an underground bunker underneath this bit. And there was and there wasn't. It was supposed to be underground, but they didn't end up putting it underground. It was actually here. It was a radar control station. They call them rotor bunkers. And this dealt with the whole of southern England. And they had UFO sightings appear on their radar screens, and they would send out interceptor jets from where we're standing now. They would be like, you know, something unknown on screen, scrambled jet, and that would be happening pretty much about here right now. You see photos of Rudloe Manor, you see women with a big board, like a map, and they look down. They look down from above, like people shout commands down to the women.
Yeah, that's in there?
They've got the board, they've got the long sort of reach, I don't know what you call them.
Yeah, because they're all looking at the table.
They're looking at the table, and they push things around on the table. And the women,
that's this manor.
that would have been about here in this section. They knocked it down, so all of that was here. And that
I've
was
seen
the
that
rotor.
picture online.
That's the picture, but everybody thinks, because they see it, they say, oh look, it looks like a bunker, yeah?
Yeah.
But it was actually on the surface. It's one of the only ones that they actually had on the surface. Most of them, rotor bunkers, are underground.
Oh, hello. Hey.
What do you think
you're doing in here.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I recognise you, so would you mind exiting stage left?
Right, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Now, I saw you break the fence down.
Oh, yeah.
So, you caught us just by people breaking in and being nosy. We were going to break in, we were just going to walk around. There was a bloody great sign there, it says private, keep out.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you can't read, obviously.
So, no chance of seeing up the back then?
No, you've been up there, you know there's sod all up there.
Right.
Derelict.
Yes, I know, but we're just interested in the UFO history. And
Yeah,
stuff.
well, I've got a different interpretation of a UFO.
Yeah. Okay.
With the letter spell it out.
What, you fuck off?
Exactly.
Yeah. I tried lifting it, but it just fell apart.
Well, what makes you think you're allowed to?
Well, you know, it just...
Anyway, I'm not going to argue.
Okay, all right.
My brief is to keep people out.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, I'm just here exploring.
He's come a long way from the States and he wanted to see it.
Well, just watch your thing on YouTube.
I know.
Keep dry then.
That's true.
They all want to come and visit in person, that's the trouble.
Yo, that guy came out of nowhere.
He did literally come out of
Nowhere.
Wait, no, he was nice though. He was nice.
He was nice, bro. He was very sarcastic. He was not nice.
sarcastic, but he was nice.
So this is the start. This is exactly what happens every time.
This is the reason they don't get the job. Why would they not sell it?
I'll say that again. Yeah, so the guy just picked this out. He was nice.
This place never gets sold. It's been on the market for like however many years. It never ever gets sold, and people can't understand why. And maybe they build the houses around it because they want to hide something. And we're going to go and see the Corporate Computer Centre later on. They build a whole housing estate around an entrance to a bunker that you would never realise is there. So what's here?
Marked. Every time we come around this area, police just appear out of nowhere. Everyone's car's marked. You know, Dan's car was actually marked from about 2 years ago when we came here.
No, I've got a new car since then.
Oh, you are?
Oh no, but no, and then
they'll still run for your details.
no, we came back again. Do you remember? We came back again and got chased, and my car was and they knew it was my car.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
It doesn't make
What
sense.
are they hiding? What are they hiding?
It really just don't make sense then.
Yeah, but you know why? Because, I tell you what it is, this place has never existed, yeah? So therefore, all the security around it is, they had ANPR sensors before anywhere in the world, you know, like they had secret cameras that you couldn't see, you know, in trees, and when you drive down the road, it picks up your number plate, and we proved this years ago because we were literally driving along, and like, we just got into town, we pulled into the middle of nowhere, and like within seconds, police car came up to us and said, "All right, boys, how are you doing? What's going on?" And I'm like, "What?" You know, and this was like years before people saw these little cameras on poles. You know, this is what we're talking in the 1990s, yeah.
Right.
And this stuff didn't exist, and we were like, "Whoa, what's going on?" They know when you're here. Once you're here, then they sort of like their alert level raises. You know.
Right.
And this place doesn't exist. It's like, you know, there's nothing to see here. There's nothing going on. We put this place so far on the map. You know, we've talked about this place so much and put it so far on the map. They just said, "Do you know what? Why don't we just use this place? Like, and go full, you know, go on the record and say to people that we're here." So what they've done now is they've actually spent like 670 million, nearly £1 billion on a new base up there, which is akin to the NSA, GCHQ. It's a tracking station. It's an intelligence station, and it's out in the open. But guess what they did? When they put it here, then they reactivated the bunkers, they reactivated all the stuff, and they said, "Hey, you can't come into the underground stuff now." So that's all back in use. So they went from saying it's not in use and allowing cameras to go in a little bit of it. Yeah, they had like TV shows, and they were like, "Look, it's all just old tunnels, you don't want to come in here." Now, that's all back in use.
Okay.
And they admit that. They've said that it is back in use, so yeah. Public Records Office, there's actually a letter we found, which is from the Ministry of Defence to the Secretary of State, saying, this guy Matt Williams, he keeps asking us questions, what approach should we take with him? And the Secretary of State wrote back, and he said, "Do not tell him anything." So they can't take me into any confidences or sort of like show me anything or allow me to see the bunkers. It's like nothing. So every time I ask a question, I just get stonewalled. That's the policy.
They look like barracks.
Yeah.
Barracks.
They've left all this stuff looking run down for years so that they could make out that there was nothing going on at this base. And this stuff is now being knocked down because they know that the game they were playing was saying, "There's nothing going on here, look, it's all old crap, there's nothing happening here," when it was all going on underground. This was all to make people think you know, play it down low key. Now they know the game's up. They're spending all the money. They're like £1 billion on the base down there, which is all built. They're knocking all this down now and turning it into houses because the game's up. You know, there's no point in keeping up the light. Some of the old base, and now there's a massive data center down here, which is probably for GCHQ. This is GCHQ's computers. This is like the NSA's computers are located on this site.
Right.
So you go from complete crap and nothing to see here. This is the old story, and in about 30 seconds you're going to see the new story. They've actually reopened the fire station. Now there's no reason to have a fire station for an above ground base. The reason a fire station has to be open is because of the underground base. That's why that fire station is there. It's the underground stuff.
Dang.
Yeah, and there's your fire station. Yeah. They wouldn't need that. They would not need that for... And see, there's people in there. It's like manned 24/7. This is not like your normal fire stations, which is like they bring in the people when there's an emergency. They're there.
Well, think about it. I mean, the gates are closed. Can you imagine the emergency? That means they're going to unlock the gate and everything.
Yep.
So, you know, it's clear for the underground.
Yeah.
And in fact, do you not remember when we went in one time and the gates were open and we asked the fire brigade, and he said, "Oh, I've been down there once, but there's nothing down there." That's what he said.
Yeah, there's nothing down there. There's nothing to see here, boys. Operation Security Command Center, GOSEC. They call it the GOSC. If you ring them on the phone, they go, "Hello, GOSC."
Oh, nice. Right here, yeah. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
So what will they do from this headquarters there, Mark?
They'll have screens. They'll have like a command room, you know, where it's like different parts of the world, different operations, pins on the map. It takes the place of the women who have their little sticks pushing the things around on the flat map, you know.
Yeah.
So up here you've got Spring Park. Now this is, honestly folks, this is publicly owned. This is owned by the public. This is just a data center. It's nothing to do with the thing across the road. Honestly, this massive data center, nothing to do with the facility across the road. Honestly, I guarantee you it's got nothing to do with it.
It's massive.
Yeah.
This is how it starts, Mum. This is how it starts.
So one of the things a lot of people on my original Area 51 video said was they were saying, oh, you know, Matt's full of crap, you know, Skynet, he's talking about Terminators now. Well, we're going to go to a place to prove you wrong. Skynet is actually a true thing, and it basically controls all the satellites, and it's situated on a road called Skynet Drive. We're going to take a look at that.
Yep.
Open the windows. So I was going to Skynet Drive now?
Oh, I know where we're going.
This is where the police got us last time.
Right, so we'll take a look at Skynet Drive after we've been here.
Well, every time we go onto this road, the police turn up within 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes sometimes.
Yeah. Wait, so this is Skynet Drive?
No. This is just another drive with a bunker entrance to the left.
We've still got underground stuff underneath us, and basically there must be some secret entranceways or exits around here, because whenever we come here, it seems like, you know, you get the police turn up. So
just for this road, there's nothing on it.
There's nothing on it. I mean, it's all people's homes now. You know, they've got like apartments up here. So why do they keep, you know, running around if it's just apartments?
I mean, it doesn't look like anything to me.
Yeah. Well, this little thing by here, see this here? This had all the alarms in it. This was the alarms for the underground base. So they had like a panel on the wall, and it would be all the fire alarms and everything in there, and the keys. So in the past, you would drive up to here and you get your key and you'd go down underground, but in case there were fires, this is where it was all controlled from. So you can see, you know, we're kind of still on top of underground tunnels, you know, everywhere we are, but we don't know where the secret entrances and exits are. It could be just under a cover of, you know, like moss or something.
Just right under here,
you know, just entrance opens up. Could be something like that.
Shit, guys, we have exploring to do.
We'll take you to show you an old walkway that goes down the old quarry stuff. So this is where we normally park, and this is where they seem to sort of come. So if we get in and out really quickly, we may not get police attention. But
this is where the spooks come quick. Get out, boys.
For real?
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah.
The amount of
times they hang about.
I love this place for some reason.
The car already. The car already.
See, I'm freaked out already.
Yeah. The apartments, you know, they've got old age apartments up there. So
let's do this quickly.
Oh, are we locked up?
This is crazy.
Right, so if you remember rightly, last time we was here, anti-terrorism police kind of turned up. It was armed response, wondering what we were doing. Now, I parked my car here.
This is one of the
and Matthew, we're in Matthew's car, and he took chase, kind of, and yeah, they chased us down, but they was here in a very quick time. Let's see how fast we get it this time.
This is how we got in. Whoa. So which one's this called, do you know? This will go into Burlington and Spring Quarries.
Burlington?
Yeah, this is the big one.
Burlington, bro.
The Burlington bunker.
The thing is also is like we're not doing anything wrong.
No, we're not doing anything wrong.
Yeah, we're not doing anything. We're not vandalizing. We're just literally looking at stuff. But it has a lot of story and history to it. And
every time we come here, somebody's cut a new hole, right? And every time we come here and we see the police, they go like, "Oh, was it you who did this hole?" And we're like, "No." But it's like, this is new. Next week there'll be another one here and another one. And they police say it's nothing to do with it anymore. You don't use this place. You're not underground. Nothing to do with that. So then watch them and police come out with a load of cable ties and that tied it up. Right. And it's like it's all big. Yeah, the thing like this, no one's using it. Why are they screwing it up? Yeah. There you go. Right there.
Wait, what happened?
Right, okay. If anybody knows anything about conservation, bats are like treated like gods, you know, like don't touch a bat, you'll get fined, you don't go down the caves, you don't disturb their habitat, you do not disturb. You can get fined thousands of pounds, put in prison for disturbing a bat's habitat. But when it comes to the Ministry of Defence and this disused tunnel, which just happens to get a little bit too close to the tunnels they don't want you going near, they sealed up completely what used to be bars for the bats to come in and out. They sealed it up, so now it's just metal. It's just total metal, and to compensate for that, all around the area around here, they've built bat boxes. So they're little houses, basically. They look like houses with roofs on, and we were suspicious, what were they? And when we found out, they're actually just holes in the windows and things for the bats to come in and out of. And that was to compensate for closing down the bat, you know, the bat home, where the bats had roosted for many years. Yeah, there's rumours that there could be sort of pressure plates or some sort of vibration sensors in this area, because it's always weird how the police seem to turn up, you know. They can't be patrolling down here all the time, but they seem to sort of turn up. But it could be a mixture of ANPR cameras situated where we don't know. Once my number plate comes up, then they start patrolling quite heavy in the areas they know we might be. So, yeah, could be a mixture. Could be some sort of like, hello, we're here.
Yo. Oh, yeah, what?
Yo, there's a siren going off.
I hear it. Wonder whether it's a siren or a drill or something like that.
could be a drill.
Sounds like a siren in the distance.
Let's
see.
What, do you not remember every time I came here? Every time I come to the spot, we always hear that weird sensor sound, like a high pitch.
Yeah, high pitched noise.
But I've not heard it.
Oh. No, I don't.
A white car.
Oh man, it scared me.
White, I thought it could be a
Yeah.
for a second, yeah.
I thought it was spooks already. But why do they slow down? They always slow down when they see a car here.
We can keep moving if we want.
And it's funny as well because, like, for the middle of nowhere, right here, they always have lights. This is wired for we're in the middle of nowhere. It's always been wired to have little lights. So it's like maybe to give us secret cameras hidden in one of the trees, to give it just enough light to see what's going on. Because why are there lights here? I mean, we're down a... Where do you see, like, down a lane, lights?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I know, I see your point. It seems like a lot of work. All this wiring stuff just for lights on here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it is a pretty desolate road for what it is, and it's got, you know, the lights on it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Maybe there's sensors in those lights.
Yeah, like the cameras in the trees, sensors on the fence, who knows?
There's thingies down here. See them? No vehicles beyond this point.
Behind this blind all day.
Oh shit, you can't see. I'm trying to go further up.
They're all for sale.
Wow, yeah, they're all empty. Maybe this is a fake fucking...
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, everything's for sale.
Wow.
Wow,
Why are they all for sale? I thought there were people living in all this stuff.
Yeah, there weren't the people living in here like 2 years ago.
There was. It was all full, man.
Yeah, but it's all for sale.
All empty.
Marketing suite, there's no one even in there.
Wow.
What the?
Another conspiracy.
Yeah.
They evacuated everyone.
Yeah, but all of it as well, look.
Boom, boom.
So strange. I
my god, all of it's for sale.
What?
What?
So why is all these cars here?
How the hell?
Yeah, look, why is
This
all
used
the
to
cars
have
in?
people here.
Temporary visitors car packets have been unlocked. But look, for sale. Look, for sale again. All for sale.
Everything's empty.
Everything's empty, look. Everything's for sale, look. Every one of them.
What's going on,
I
Matt?
don't think I'm really meant to be down
This
here,
is
so.
too strange.
Yeah.
Right, that is pretty damn weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have they built this as like a mock
Yeah.
village kind of thing?
Maybe with COVID, they had to get the actors who work here as living here. They had to like retire the actors. Put them on
So do
furlough.
you think there was actually actors here?
It's like Village of the Damned, isn't it? It's like maybe they're all aliens, and like you know, if you get them angry, their eyes will glow. But it's weird how like people were living here, and now maybe they all died because of COVID.
Yeah, or maybe they're all hybrid aliens.
Yeah, but think about all the amount of cars that are here, right? I've only seen one building with one light on. Yeah. The rest are all for sale. Why would there be about 50 cars for one house with lights on?
Everyone got kicked out for some reason, but why?
It doesn't make any sense.
We need answers. Active man.
I need answers.
Oh,
now.
that's this guy.
Yo.
Oh, he's a decorator, man. He's a painter.
Yes, ask him.
What? No.
All right, mate.
Excuse me.
Hello. How come there's so many places for sale? How come there's so many places for sale? There used to be people living in here years ago, and now it's all. I've just driven through, and it's all for sale.
Oh, it's a retirement village.
Yeah, I know, but what about all these ones that are for sale?
For sale?
Yeah, but there used to be people in them.
No, that's those ones. These are all new ones.
They're all new, are they?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
That makes sense, though.
It would, yeah.
That's not good.
Okay. No conspiracy here, boys. Time to move on.
I tell you, I think they were there.
No, I'm going. Do you know what? That's a joke.
I think they were there before, and I've got drone footage to check this out. I'm going to check it out. I'm not buying it.
You're not buying this story?
I'm not buying the story, man.
So do you think he was lying?
I think he's lying, right? Because he looked as if about.
He did look a bit suspicious, though, didn't he?
Yeah. I don't know, man. Because when we came here 2 years ago, people living in there. No joke, they were living in there. So why is he saying they're all for sale?
Yeah.
Like,
right. This is one of the
everyone just
houses
don't sell
they
a
built
building.
for the bats.
Right there.
Yep.
That's cool. They built it just for the bat.
Yes, for the bats, because they wanted to close off the underground bunkers. So that's where they built the bat house, boys.
That's cool.
That's the bat cave. It's
No
now,
way, that
it's
big
no
building.
longer a cave. They couldn't afford the upkeep on a cave, so they had to build a house.
Guys, we are going to the famous Skynet Drive. You probably remember it from Terminator, you know, Skynet. It was destroying the whole of humanity and by robots. Well, Skynet is a real thing. It controls the satellites. Matthew is going to tell you all you need to know as soon as we get to Skynet Drive.
I actually met the doctor who invented the satellites, the Skynet satellites. He's a doctor, and he came to our ham radio club, and he was talking all about the Skynet satellites and da-da-da-da-da. And then I explained to him what I knew about some of this area, and I said, oh, you know, down in Corsham and Skynet and the CDCN, and he was like, yeah, that's right. He was just like, got a bit quiet then, you know, and there's that white car. So, yeah, he got a bit quiet, but you know, he acknowledged, yeah, it was sort of like to do with CDCN, and it's all Ministry of Defence, but Skynet, and I actually met the guy who invented it.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't remember his name now, but it was Dr. something. Yeah. Blink, right? There's an entrance to a bunker that goes underground.
Oh, right here.
This is Burlington Bunker entrance right there.
Burlington Bunker entrance, yeah. Now there's an escalator in there. Like, you know, the London Underground, you have those big escalators going down underground? Yeah. That is in through those doors. Big escalators going down underground. Takes you know, a couple of thousand people an hour, you know, down underground.
Wow, that's cool.
So, Matt, they've got actual signs up now saying no drone zone because of you.
There's one there, look. No drone zone. Every few feet around this base now, they've got no drone zone. Because of the fact that I came here and there was nothing to stop you flying. There's no airspace at all, and I am a pilot. I've got a pilot's license, so I know what I'm talking about. So I legitimately flew my drone up and down. I mapped every single inch of this place. I got all the good, you know, spots from the air. Then they put these signs up saying no drone zone, no drone zone. So I said to one of the police officers who works down here, I said, well, hey, nothing's appeared on a map to say that you can't fly here since, because they don't want people knowing it's here. They don't want to put a big mark on the map saying important place, yeah? So there's still nothing to say that you can't fly a drone here apart from these silly signs. So I said to the police officer, these signs are not real, are they? And he said, no. That's right. See, bogus. It's a lie.
Signs.
You can fly your drone here. The police can't do anything except just ask you for your details. That's it. Bye. Rubbish. So this place is a spookville. They lie.
Where are the spooks?
CN stands for Command of the Defense Communications Network. You know, like in the US, they've got Cheyenne Mountain.
Yeah.
Well, that's like a headquarters where they'll communicate out to all the subs, all the boats, everything. But the CDCN controls the satellites, and those satellites are known as Skynet satellites. Okay, now they're floating around the whole of the globe, so that the Ministry of Defense and the Americans, they share part of the system together. Yeah, they can speak to anybody anywhere on the globe, pick up a satellite phone, be instantly connected, send data, communications, pictures. It's like internet. Before everybody had mobile phones and internet, yeah, these guys were using satellites to do what we do today. They can send pictures, video, data. They did it all first, and it was all facilitated through sites like this. Now, it used to look really dodgy, this place. It looked like a bunker. Now, because they've spruced everywhere up, they've spruced this place up too. And they put a nice new facade on it that hides the big old grey bunker buildings. And look, there's an ANPR camera there. They want to know when we're getting close, you see? So, yeah. So this is the base here. And you can see there's lots of vehicles, there's lots of satellite dishes, but it's quite low key, right? This isn't where they do most of the communications. That's from another site away, and I can take you there. That's got big stuff. But hey, you know, like the movie Terminator, where they're on the
park at the start,
swings, and the nuclear bomb goes off, and all the like skeletons are stuck to the things. Look, outside Skynet Drive, they just happen to have a sort of like a park where you can practice and exercise and stuff like that. And when the nuclear bomb goes off, won't it be funny? It'll be like art imitating science, or art imitating reality, yeah? Where when the nuke goes off, it's going to be, this is the #1 place in the United Kingdom they'll drop a bomb on. It'll be here. So anyone who happens to be exercising at the time,
They have a bunch of satellites in the back.
Yep. Now this is owned by Boeing and British Aerospace, BAE and Boeing. Now Boeing actually launched the satellites. They actually invented the machinery for the satellites, but the technology on board, the bit that does the communicating, was invented by this doctor that I met. So,
well, another ANPR camera there as well.
It's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen.
Yeah. Do you know what? That might be ANPR and something else as well, like live watching feed.
Look, there's lots of gubbins on that.
Yeah.
Radio linked ANPR. Look.
Yeah.
Probably going across to there, somewhere inside that building.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skynet Drive.
Wait, where's Skynet Drive?
Skynet Drive here, look.
Oh, there we go.
It's real.
Skynet Drive.
Skynet Drive.
That's cool.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, and this is MOD property there.
Skynet Drive, MOD
They
property.
never used to have any sign saying MOD property here. The MOD property signs have gone up since it's all this stuff has happened because of we publicised the fact this is here.
Wow.
So they get a lot of questions asked, they get a lot of people driving up and what's going on.
It's crazy they're building houses here.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, they're hiding. You see, they're hiding the base inside all of these houses.
Yeah, it's true.
That thing's going to be tucked away then, you know, so people don't know it's here. Look, Airbus.
Yeah, we'll have to redo
What's
it.
Airbus?
Airbus.
You know, Airbus is like Boeing kind of shit.
yeah.
Airbus.
I just need to show the Skynet Drive, that's it.
Yeah, you want to record this?
Okay.
So we're just going into a part of the base we shouldn't be going into. This is their like visitor centre, you know, for the bunker. So it's an entrance way to the bunker.
What? Wait a minute. So we're not.
Wait, we're just driving straight in.
Site entrance.
No, we should turn around.
Airbus.
Matt.
Oh my God, Matt.
Yeah, let's turn around.
Matt.
This is visitor parking. Technically, we're okay at this point.
we?
Let's just get out of here.
Right, the British Ministry of Defence. This is one of their most important facilities, and we're just taking a drive up and like just hello boys.
Well, you can come up to here.
Open your window, bro.
Let's just get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh my God. They got mirror glass as well, so you can't see.
Yeah, they didn't used to have mirrored glass. That's new. They don't like their faces being seen.
Oh my God. Mirror glass.
Right, we're definitely on the radar now, boys.
We're on the radar now, boys.
This is it, bro.
We are definitely on the radar now.
Oh my god.
Yeah. If we weren't being spotted by the AMPRs up to this point, trust me, there's going to be cops zigzagging this whole facility now.
Right, boys, we need to make hay, get out of here.
Jump in the cars and go out.
What's this, Mark?
Because the chances are we will be intercepted by the police within about 2 minutes, 3 minutes of coming to this place.
Maybe we shouldn't do it.
Why, what is this place?
They'll just let us go. This is the Caution Computer Centre.
Oh,
We're going to get you right up to it.
We're going to the CCC?
Yeah. I'm going to take you to the Caution Computer Centre and we're going to actually see, you're going to see with your own eyes the bunker entrance.
Bunker entrance?
Yeah. Which is, they've hid this for such a long time.
This is such a good idea.
Black budget money. Margaret Thatcher paid for this with black budget money that was off the record.
Okay, so it's called CDC?
CCC, Caution Computer Centre. You have to go into a car park, which used to be, the car park was a screen, right? This is one of the most sensitive places on the planet, right? And they just had it out in a field, like that, with a car park that just had a little chain link fence, just like that, so you could just step over it, yeah? And that was their car park for the cars. It was just a little fence like that, because what they don't want to let you know is just down this little alleyway is the bunker.
Oh, dude,
and they don't want to let people know that, so they just made it look very... Yeah.
Yeah, so we're like a little neighborhood. Nothing that says we can't be here. No gate saying don't go here. No private property. It's just we're just here. I mean, look at for yourselves. And you're saying that there's a bunker just literally just right over here. We can walk to it.
Yeah.
And you think that after we do that, we're gonna be stopped?
They may well. The police will be on the way. If we get in, photograph and out, we may beat the police. But I reckon that we're more than likely going to see them, especially after, you know, alerting.
Just for being in the neighborhood. That's what's weird about it.
Absolutely, yeah.
There's really nothing going on, though.
Yeah. Now, the Caution Computer Centre is actually behind this here. You can't see it, but it's behind this.
Hold on, there's a white van down there. It just pulled up and sat there. I don't know if that means... I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if we're being watched or whatnot, but... it's a really interesting place, especially with everything's going on. In the shadows. Oh, Caution Computer Centre. Let's go.
Wait, this is the main entrance to the bunker. This is
I know
the video of Matt Surf.
I know. I know.
Oh my god. Well, dude, the police are going to be here in no time.
Oh no. Oh, boy. Hi. Police car. Police car.
Dude.
Josh. I'm just going to put this on the record, right? It's a bad idea, and if you get arrested and deported, this is why.
Well, they can already search us as soon as you walk past it.
What your face is as you round the corner and you see what is our equivalent to
Oh, wow.
the equivalent to Shan Mountain.
There really is a bunker.
It's right in front of you.
Alright, let's just get out of here now. We see the bunker. It just seems weird.
It's taking us too far down the rabbit hole.
I mean, it's cool.
Yeah,
We haven't crossed any gates.
Yeah, no, we didn't do anything wrong yet. I mean, as long as it's like Air 51. If you go through the white line, you cross that line, then you're in trouble, but you can still see what you can before.
Saying no photography, but I reckon that means plenty of photography.
okay.
We took 16 people in a minibus, we parked up there, we took 16 people in there, and one time I took a film crew in there, and accidentally they opened the doors for us. We walked in with a camera crew.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and the alarms went off and the doors closed, and a guy locked himself in a security booth, one of these rotating security booths, and he locked himself in, the security guy. That was quite good fun.
And what happened?
It took a while for his mate to let him out, and then he came through and tried to act.
Let's go.
You're out of it, yeah?
I'm
still
scared.
recording?
Where are you going?
Record, man, record. You'll thank me later. Just keep recording.
I just want to get out of here. I mean,
Josh is going to hide in the bush.
I just feel like I did something wrong and I didn't.
Well, you kind of did and you didn't, because if they don't want to admit the price is here, then you just stumbled upon it. You know, it's just accidental.
Yeah.
It's just accidental.
I think we've seen enough.
Yeah. Josh is like, I think I better turn my camera off now because maybe they'll let me go.
That's insane.
Alright.
Just there saying,
let's go, boys.
Cool. You should check the amount of cameras on that back. MOD's out with dogs. MOD's out with dogs.
Oi, boy! He's shouting Matthew. Oi, he's got dogs.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, it's
It's him again.
How you doing?
Alright.
Come on. Did you know the score as well as I do?
Is he friendly?
So guys,
It's the same police officer as last time.
I feel safer because they all know each other.
It's only tradition that we do the Area 51 stuff each year.
Yeah, it's that time of year.
Were you in Bristol yesterday?
Yes.
What? How'd you know?
How do you know I was in Bristol yesterday? How do you know that?
This is the spook town. This is a spook town.
What? Have you not got an Instagram account?
Yes.
Subscriber.
Oh, you watch the stuff. Oh man. Okay.
Do you want to have your
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I did that last time.
Yeah, we'll go on the face.
Did you see the last one then? When we saw you last time on YouTube.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, did you watch it? Yeah.
That's no worries at all.
Yeah, I blurred
I saw
it.
you when you went into the RAM.
Oh, the intro mammy.
You advertised the RAM. I went up there
Brilliant place.
about 2-3 months beforehand.
Yeah, brilliant place.
No way, yeah. Done that place a few times.
History's amazing
Some
though.
crazy stuff going on there. Yeah.
These guys whose boots I'm showing, by the way. So
Yeah. We thought we'd look more professional in the same green suits.
they're watching Dan's videos.
It's a bit worried.
Keeping an eye on
It's
them.
a bit worried.
Eye on us.
All I want to do is just create a log, just say you've been here. It's no great shape at all. Yeah. You haven't done anything particularly wrong because the gate's wide open.
Indeed, we just walked in off the road. I didn't know where I was. I just accidentally came to. Oh my God, this is the CCC. Those drugs they gave me that just wore off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, honestly, if this was the United States, I'd be on the ground with a gun. If this was in the US, I would have had a gun pointed at me on the ground right now.
No, same. We're not like that.
He kind of knows we're harmless, to be honest.
Hey, you're going to have one more MOD police and maybe a couple hundred.
I'd rather
officers
not.
Subscribing.
Yeah.
They'll subscribe now.
They'll be watching you now.
No, that's all good.
If you're done, yeah.
Yeah, we're all good. Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Cool.
You just happen to catch up the same advance just parked.
Wait, so question. When you guys are in there, like, what actually is this for, then?
It's a document
can't say that.
facility.
Like
I can't genuinely tell you what it's for. Obviously, Matt knows what it's for, so ask him.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, I might get, like, the whole shebang of dreaming
And aliens
stuff, or I might get the real thing.
Aliens and spaceships.
Yeah,
and stuff
If
like
he tells you what it is, tomorrow you'll wake up with a bit of a headache. So it's better he doesn't tell you
Yeah,
what
and
it is.
2 days later, he'd be in hospital with a really bad flu.
Oh, my God.
that. No worries at all, guys. To say, because we know you, there's no do
Okay, cool.
Do you ever have other people to come here and just, like, look around? Like, just...
Yeah, we've had other people kind of make documentaries and stuff about it. We've had mainstream media come and try and...
Really?
Yeah.
There was a time when they accidentally opened the doors when I was here with an American TV crew.
Gosh,
Did you hear about that? It was years ago, but do they still talk about that?
Yeah.
Do they still talk about that in there now? Because do you remember what happened?
Well, that video comes up quite regularly.
Yeah, the guy came out and he was like, "Stop! You can't be filming in here."
Yeah, go, mate.
Wait, so the American TV crew just kept rolling?
Just for info, there's been a report from Airbus about a
Yay!
people carrier going up there to the gate.
That's us. There's been a report from
They
him.
were taking photos of the plane.
It's crazy.
218
This is insane.
Alpha Sierra Delta.
Yeah, no worries. We know who that is. I'm actually speaking to the chap down at Triple C, mate. We're all in order.
Yeah, we see.
So you're stirring the pot, Matthew.
I told you if we pull in, he was interested because of Skynet, you know, because of Skynet satellites and things like that. And I said, oh, Boeing Aerospace, and even met the doctor who created the Skynet satellites at my ham radio club, which was kind of weird. So he came along to give us a talk.
See, the funny thing is, obviously, although it's on the old Hawk, is it? So 12 or 11 fighter group.
Yeah.
It's not actually MOD anymore, so we don't. No, they phone us because they know they get a response from us.
Yeah.
Whereas Wilkes are a bit further out of town.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I was just going back to saying the funny thing. You don't have to comment if you don't want to. But when we got in there, they opened the doors and let us in by mistake.
Yeah,
we got
into the foyer.
We got into the foyer, and then you had the rotating security booths. And the guy was like, "You can't film here," and he went into the booth, and I think he's got to swipe his card and tap his number in. He did it wrong, locked himself in the booth, and an alarm went off, and he was stuck in there. He was like, "Ah!" And his other mate had to come out, do something to let him out, and then he came out and he tried to act all cool and walked up. Sorry, you can't have your cameras here.
The one I remember is when the front door, because obviously there was no fences back then.
That's right. Yeah, you just slide
straight in just to the Hawthorne door.
That's right. Yeah.
As far as I saw you go.
Yeah.
So how did you know it was Matthew when you were coming out then?
Because where you're stood, you've got the
the
pad in
big
front of you.
camera.
There's a camera on there.
All right, okay.
There's cameras all down there.
I suppose it's quite recognisable.
As soon as I don't see Matthew, then I'm looking for you, and then I'm following you.
Well, like I say, it's only tradition. We do like a follow-up. People just love it. They love the story behind it all and the mysteriousness.
And I'm sorry I can't make it more exciting by coming out screaming and shouting.
Well, like I said, you could pin Josh on the floor and just get a thumbnail. That'd be great. Yeah, the dog over.
The dog to lick your face.
Where are you going next? You're going down to Sands, or have you done that one?
Sands, yeah.
Sands hasn't changed. It's still sealed up.
I'd love to go inside Copenhagen again. That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, it's not house.
Yeah, his house is there now.
Really.
Yeah, that was a brilliant place.
Because the shop's still open, because it's part of their fire escape route currently.
Really?
Yeah. Well, when I say it's open, it's obviously locked, but it
Yeah.
still links through.
And rumour has it, it escaped shaft for some other places as well.
Well,
Rumour.
but saying it's too far over for us.
Yeah.
So we've got enough escape shafts here, as you probably know, but we don't need to go all the way over there.
Does Copenhagen actually join up with Burlington?
Join up with?
With the underground facility here?
I don't know.
Because we got to an end point.
I thought Copenhagen was a standalone site, but I could be wrong.
See, because we got to a certain point and it was starting to turn into roads like the MOD roads down there, and then it was breeze blocked up, so we didn't go beyond that point. But
there's a lot of things downstairs that, well, location-wise, I don't know, because we don't patrol downstairs like we used to. We only go down if anything happens alarm-wise.
Right.
We used to go down twice a shift, every shift, and now there's cameras down there, as Matt knows.
So, for example,
you do as well.
So, for example,
until they boarded it all up.
If someone goes down down Box Mine now and ends up at that facility where they've sealed it up near the red door and sets the alarm off, would you come out?
You can't get to the red door.
Yeah, I know you can't. There's shutters now, isn't there?
But there is a tremor alarm on those shutters.
Yeah, that was it.
There is
because,
an alarm,
you were saying, weren't you, they've changed it all now.
Yeah, they've just pushed the perimeter that a little bit further out.
But will that send a response?
Find out.
As long as I'm not going to get shot, I mean, I suppose I could try it.
Wait, so if you were to make the alarm go off, do you hear about it, or other people hear about it instead?
No, we hear about it.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
You're looking at the man who was stamping on your head.
Yeah.
No, I'm only joking. That was joke.
That was an American joke.
So you would have to go through the red door.
That was an American joke.
The red door's on our side. We can get to that from inside.
Yeah.
Up it quite easily.
So how comes back when the fence wasn't there as such, when you walked up to the red door and the camera faced you, you were down there for half hour and you got no response?
That's because it's the camera. That was the whole point of the camera. The old system was on tremor alarms. So something was happening but you couldn't tell what it was. But on the camera, you can pan the camera and go, yeah, they're just taking photographs. They're fine. Let them go.
Oh, okay.
So what would cause a response down there?
Well, if you're sticking red stuff to the walls.
Try and get in.
Yeah.
It's quite a solid door. Everyone knows it's a solid door.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's fairly solid. But
Yeah.
it opens. So.
You've got a friend.
That's crazy.
That's because obviously being to Hawthorne. You got a friend in me.
That's crazy though. Like,
it doesn't take us long.
Down there in the tunnels, it's like huge down there, right?
It's massive.
Yeah. It's like a
Are
city.
you talking about the outer mine workings or
No, like your side, because the whole red door behind it, that's like a whole huge thing too.
The whole of the MOD site's roughly about 280 football pitches worth. In all. That's not just the bunker, that's everything.
It's big.
Cool.
So how used is it down there? Because obviously it's a large site.
Training down there, that's all now. Nothing special.
Right.
That's all we'll talk about officially.
We was just testing the response, weren't we? As soon as we went to Airbus, it's like, how long is it going to take? Is it going to take 5 minutes? Is it going to take 10 minutes?
So I'm panning down so I don't have to bother blurring you out later on.
As soon as I saw Matthew, I knew who it was.
As soon as they gave me the registration for Airbus, we turned around, got there, I went, I know who it is.
That's crazy.
You're going to have to buy yourself a new car, right?
I said that to you, buy a new car.
The thing is, these guys, I said to them, we don't go in my car because we're going to get picked up. And they were like, no, let's go in your car.
Yeah, we have to do it in Matt's cars, it's tradition.
Unfortunately.
I know, you know about the GTR. No, I let my dad borrow the GTR while I'm away.
Have you taken the sticker off the side of the Q7 now?
Yes. I did that a day later.
Yeah, that's always a bit of a giveaway.
Airboss got a bit nervous, obviously, he drove off.
Yeah, it's a weird thing seeing somebody just turn around like that and come out.
Yeah, hanging cameras out the windows and like, oh my god!
See, it's most of the places you go to, you can go onto Google Street View.
Yeah, that's
it.
Yeah.
Almost the same footage that you can on
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
So, no point getting
Where else have you been today then?
Bristol yesterday, you know that.
Yeah, Bristol yesterday.
Down outside the front.
Yesterday getting wet.
Yeah, he knew where you were yesterday. So how's
Yeah.
that?
Instagram.
Oh no, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They let you loose driving.
Yeah.
Right, as much as I love chatting to you.
Alright, see you later.
If they were any nicer, they'd be offering us a cup of tea. So it's like, you can't ask for more. So, there you go.
I'll see you next year. Same time next year.
What the heck was that? What the heck was that?
Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant. That guy is brilliant. I love seeing that guy every year. Same time next year.
So that guy knows everything.
Yes.
That police guy knows absolutely everything, but he won't say anything. No. That's crazy. Yeah. But he let us go because he even said we went through the gate and it's okay because you did nothing wrong, but just don't go further. So it's just insane. That's crazy.
Bro, they watch my Instagram.
Yeah.
They watch me do everything. Fucking everything. Oh my Bro, they know everything. They know I've got a GTR Q7.
You're making out like you only watched it a little as well, and he was like
crazy. Crazy.
And do you know the funny thing as well? If they didn't know who we were, they would have got a different reaction.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that's why it's a good thing we came in your car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they would check you out, they'd hold you, they'd want to double check your, your ID and everything, and check out your stories. They'd hold you until they were confident.
Yeah.
And the thing is, even though I'm a pain in the arse to them, they know who I am.
Yeah.
They're nice to you.
You know, so
They are really nice, honestly. Like I don't think you could get a better response from.
they didn't used to be, you see, because they wanted to sort of like scare people off from coming here, but they knew that the scaring was just attracting more people.
Yeah.
The scare tactics they used to play, those games don't work now. The world has moved on. People just come back and back and back if they get scared away. So they're trying the nice. They're trying the nice approach now. They're being much nicer to people.
No, I like that guy.
I like nice.
Yeah, I like.
Nice good. Nice is good.
We should invite him on an Explorer.
Does anyone know his name?
No.
I do.
Alright, well we won't put
We shouldn't really give his name out.
Yeah, no,
I do.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, because I think he was in 4-2 as well.
I think it begins with, let's just say, we call him Agent A, okay?
We'll
Agent
call
A.
him
Agent A. Yeah.
Wow. Guys, if that was in the US, you're done.
As long as you don't do anything wrong, you're asked to leave, you leave. The thing is, technically, I'm pushing that because I've been kind of asked to leave like about 9 times from that site now. But
Which is an aggravating factor, yeah. But like, look at him, you were laughing, like, I'm just like, see you again next year. He's like, same time.
He enjoys it a bit.
He does. I mean, he obviously, I don't know if he's like an actual follower of mine or if he just follows because this is part of his job.
Yeah.
But like, he knew what cars I have, he knew where I was at yesterday.
Yeah. And do you know what? If he tapped it into his thing, it would tell you where you've been by the ANPR cameras on the road. It would tell you the complete history of where you've been travelling recently. These guys are the NSA, and the NSA is Google, and Google keep a track so you can pick it up off your phone.
And guess what? We work for Google.
Yeah.
So technically we're all employees.
We're all getting paid by
Google. We're all
employees. In the videos, we decided to book the hitch and ram in.
Hey, and the last time we saw him, right, he was coming across like, I'm just an MOD police officer, I'm an MOD police. We've caught him now. He's actually in the most sensitive place of all. He's actually in there.
I know.
Because he told us he don't know what
I'm kind of envious of Agent A now because he knows things that I want to know.
He's seen
the secrets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we should befriend him more, and then when he finally leaves the police, he can tell us all.
Yep. There you go.
Thinking smart.
He'd probably tell Carl because
He looks like they were in the
Yeah,
Marines together.
that was it. Yeah, he's like, it's weird because he remembered straight away. He's like, oh yeah, you remember he's running 4-2, I think it was. Like,
Yeah,
what's going on? A bit weird. This.
So that was a good encounter. It's nice to meet him actually. And if he hadn't have been there and recognised us, they would have been blues and twos down here, and they'd been down even quicker.
Yeah, of course.
Because he was talking to us, that delayed them off. They were like, sort of stand down. It's okay, we know who it is.
Even the other copper was like, as soon as I heard the reg, I knew it was.
They do not take any time at all to get down here. Those police.
Oh, he's pumping to us.
Yeah.
He's just waving at us. It's like,
right, what's the odds now? This little section that we're parking in, that we use here, right, is going to get blocked off now.
Probably.
Right, I'm going to come back here and this will be blocked off now. Now they know we use this as a little sneaky spot. Yeah, there we are. There he is.
Just waving at him.
Just waving at the
do you know what, man?
OD police.
Every time we get stopped here, though, they're the most chilled, friendly.
No, they're nice. Like, they're so nice.
Used to be, man. They never used to be. It's because we've done so much stuff exposing this place. They've now had to meet the public so much.
Just had to accept
they've had to accept that this is how they've got to work.
Yeah, but there's being like
to the public.
There's being nice, and then there's being like truly friendly, and they are truly friendly.
Yeah.
There's not just being nice.
That a ploy, though?
No,
Agent A, if you're watching, is it just a ploy?
No, he genuinely sees it. Like he was asking about the GTR, so.
Yeah, the more aggressive they come across, the more people think they've got something to hide. They're trying to play the softly now, the softly game.
Yeah. Do you reckon he was potentially there waiting for us? Because he's now left. And if they already knew we was in the area, do you reckon he would have been there waiting for us to turn up?
Because he's come away from there, so he's not stationed there.
And he's gone straight away. He ain't waited around.
They might have been waiting for us, Stan. He's got a good point.
That is a good point, Luke.
Because normally there's not a police car there, and the police cars turn up every single time I've ever been here.
Interesting.
Yeah, they knew we were coming.
Interesting. Yeah.
You think this is the vent system to the underground?
Oh, yeah.
He sussed it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, what is this strange looking garage? And he said, oh,
yeah, it's the vent system to the underground. You can even smell like the moldiness.
The caves.
Yeah, the caves.
Smell the caves. This is the emergency escape shaft.
But you can feel the heat coming from it.
Yep, that's the one.
Let's go in, boys.
Yep. Now we even got a camera up there. You can see the lift. Not a lift. There's a ladder. We've got a camera over the top, and you can see a ladder going down. No way. You've not only seen the front door, now you've seen the back door.
You know what this means? I think it's time to go underground to try to get to the red door.
You think that's a wise idea?
I don't know, but it's probably not, but we have to go at least try.
They definitely know we're coming, so maybe they'll have a surprise party for us.
Let's see what we can do then.
Sounds good.
Let's go do this, guys. It's time to go underground.
Putting on the record, bad idea. Okay, bad idea.
Garage I've ever seen.
Dude, this
is a weird garage.
This is the wackiest thing I've ever seen. Like, this is why I like the UK, because we can get away with these things that I can't do in the US.
Okay, guys, you're gonna have to join us in the next episode because right now we are gearing up to head to the red door. You already know it's about time we get there. Are we gonna manage to see the red door this time? Who knows? I don't know, but I mean, look what's happened already. The spooks have been out. They know we're here. They know where we were yesterday. They're watching us. Are we gonna see them down there? I don't know. But I know the boys are nervous. I know Josh wants to do this, but I don't think he's even realizes how dangerous this is.
I really can't picture anything at the moment. I've never seen the vid underground yet.
Oh man, Carl, what you reckon?
I don't even know what I reckon anymore. You know, I just don't know anymore. I generally don't know. I mean, this place is full of mystery. And I remember Agent A telling us last year that he didn't know anything about underneath, and he couldn't tell us anyway, even if he did. But he's just come from the computer centre himself, straight from the main door.
Agent A. Whoa.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Whoa. Bro, what the hell was that? What the hell was that?
Oh my god.
Bro, should we be... Right, we need to get out now.